just outside in front of the GLC approved you 300G AMG line premium for Mercedes-Benz. This car comes finished in obsidian black, which is a black metallic. It comes with the very desirable multi-beam LED lighting system from Mercedes-Benz. This is the updated 2019 model, and as you will see inside and outside there's quite a few neat touches compared to the old model, making it a lot fresher, a lot newer. This car will come with a Mercedes-Benz approved use warranty of a minimum of 12 months, 12 months roadside assistance. The car will have been checked thoroughly by our Mercedes-Benz trained technician and go through our workshop. As part of the Mercedes-Benz approved standard, you will get things like unmarked bodywork with no scratches or dents. Any soft small stone chips around the bonnet or the front bumper will be touched up to make sure we deliver the car in as possible a standard as we can for a 3-year-old car and the mileage. The alloys will be totally unmarked as part of the standard, and if any alloys need any refurbishing, they will be done before the car's taken delivery. This car comes with the multi-spoke 20-inch AMG alloy wheels, a very desirable option, and down the side we've got our little brushed aluminium sideboards. It's a very striking vehicle, the coupes present extremely well. The alloys around the car, as I mentioned, are in perfect condition. The tyres will have a minimum tread depth of 4 mm, which is the absolute minimum that we will be able to send the car with. Because of the Mercedes-Benz approved warranty, we have to cover a certain minimum standard. Unmarked alloys here. That's just a little bit of polish left on the plastic, which will be cleaned up as part of the valeting. Okay, that car presents extremely well. Low mileage for the years, just over 16,000 miles. It was serviced on the 5th of May 2022 at 16,300 miles. So it's done really no mileage since the service. You will not need to service this car for another possibly 15,000 miles or usually 12 months. So it will be due a service around May time. However, because of the mileage, unless you are going to do a lot of mileage, you're quite happy. Mercedes-Benz does not, worry if you're a couple of months late. So I would say you probably need to service this car around sort of August, September next year, maybe push it as far as October. As long as you don't do a lot of mileage, it will not invalidate your warranty. The carpets within the car are all in great condition, as you can see in the boot. The tailgate's not showing really any signs of scratching or deep gouging, which is usually an area the car can get abused if the car's been abused. We've got some little underwear storage here, and it's still got everything as present as when it was new. We've got the locking wheel nuts, the pump and gel, the triangle, the first aid kit, and the owner manual. The netting is always there, and we've also got present and correct the retractable load opening. The car comes with an electric opening of the boot. Just as a quick comparison, we've got a GLC. This is the updated model from 2019. So as you can see the lights here, if I show another 2019 model over there, the lights are certainly different. This one is the facelift model, so it's the latest one. A current car, brand new, would look exactly the same. As we get into the rear of the vehicle, this car comes in full black leather interior with silver piping. Again, the carpets are in great condition, the seats are in great condition, with no tears or any stitching coming apart. No major scratches anywhere. The car is finished with the open pore ashwood. And then you've got ambient lighting throughout the cabin at the back there. So this is the updated model, so it gets 64 colors ambient lighting and the latest MBUX system, which I will go into in a bit more detail in a second when I get inside the vehicle. To show you very briefly, we are inside the front driver's seat, and here is probably the highest point to wear anywhere in the car. As you can see, the stitching is still perfect. The bolsters are not sagging, they're not ripped in any way. There's just a few creases into the leather, which is absolutely fine for a 3-year-old vehicle. It's as good as it's going to present anywhere. The center console, it doesn't seem to be showing any scratches, but I will do a more detailed video when I get to sit in the car. So if you'd like to wait for me a few seconds, I'll go and sit in the vehicle and do a detailed video of the interior and some of its functions.
That's my aim. That's me
There we are.
goal to do what I'm doing.
Cabin and on sat in the driver's seat. As you can see, the car's got 16,587 miles. And like I said, it was serviced at a Mercedes-Benz dealership at 16,300 miles. So it's really not moving graded since it was serviced in May. Hence when I said, the next service is due around the 31,000 miles or so, or 12 months. But because of the low mileage, I think if you went up to September each time, you'd have absolutely no issues at all. Mercedes-Benz required 12 months and 15,000 miles to come first. This car is the updated model. This is the facelift, so it's got the full MBUX. For the first time in the DLC, you get a full touchscreen. And it's got all the latest features that are out in the all with the latest Mercedes-Benz car. So it's all touchscreen for you in the center with a really nice 2D and 3D sat nav. It's a really nice place to move about. You've got phone connectivity. The radio is full on DAB radio by touchscreen. Absolutely wonderful place. Then we've got the full ambient lighting with 64 different colors to choose from. So you've got your little wheel here, and you can choose, and you really pop throughout the car and throughout the cabin in all the driver seats and under the door cards and around the center of the car. There's loads of lighting you'll be able to see, especially on the night. I don't know if it's really bright for this, but it's all there, current and present, and that was only part of the updated model. Also on the updated model, there's a front dash from the premium model onwards, which gives you again all the features from the MBUX, which means you can customize, have your sat nav in here, you can customize the display and the way it looks and some of these functions to your heart content. Just scroll through some of the functions for you. You can even change.
What do you think they're going like here for?
And then if we go into the home button, you can actually change. You could have the full sat nav there if you wish to.
No, okay.
And then you can change the way it looks to some really quite quirky different finish. There we go. So it really is a nice place to be able to really make the car your own. Now here we've got our multi-spoke AMG steering wheel finished in Napa leather with paddle-shift gearbox if you ever needed to. The front screen, as I mentioned, is all accessible through here, and also you've got your cruise control system here. In the second left, on the left-hand side spoke, you've got your phone control, your volume control, and then these little buttons are there. I stick my fingers across, maybe see my fingers, and this is accessing your central screen. But being Mercedes, it won't be Mercedes without, some really original and easy touch to operate the vehicle. So rather than have everything on a complicated touchscreen, for example, your climate control and your heating control are all still with very nice physical aluminium buttons here down the center console. Really easy to operate even when you're on the move. You've got fast access. You don't always have to refer to the touchscreen. You've got fast access button here for your nav, for example, and then your radio or different parameters of the car and its safety features. So it's all really easy accessible. And then we've got our touchpad for the MBUX here in the center of the car, which does basically the same thing again by tracking with your fingers, and then you can move what you're looking at in the car. So it loads of way to interact with the car, loads of safe way to do it while driving. The center of the car, as I was saying, is finished all in Arctic leather throughout the car. The seats are finished in all leather, they're in great condition. And then down here, we've got our center console finished in the open pore ashwood, completely unmarked. It's showing in great condition, pretty much as a new car. The leathers and the steering wheel is absolutely lovely and unmarked too. It's a fabulous little car, to be honest. You know, the mileage, for the mileage and the year, you'll be hard pushed to find a better example. There we go. Here up here we've got our little glasses case, full dark liners on the car. It really is a great place to be. Now, this being a 300D, it's a 2-litre latest generation diesel, 260 brakes, or 258 if we're going to be exactly picky. It basically replaces the old 350. The old 350 was a 3-litre V6, great engine, loads of torque, loads of power, but it was quite a bit thirsty by today's standard and not quite as clean. Those 2 litres high-powered diesel are fabulously economical. They're extremely reliable, and on a run, they really can run into the 50s in economy driven properly. One of the highlights is what I wanted to show you. We've got a full electric heated seat here with 3 different positions where you got your high roast, medium roast, and your slow cooking. Electric windows opening with the security for the children in the back. You've got your electric mirrors with folding capabilities. So yeah, it's a really nice spec car, and anybody will be very happy to own it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask at any one time, and then I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, guys.